What's up? We're back.
Izzy Jabado. Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Shit. There's a way.
Yeah. We're back. We're going to be reacting to Malema says he won't stop singing.
Kill the boer, kill the farmer.
I was not going to say that.
What was it?
I was not going to say that.
Okay,
Yes,
as opposed to what?
Yeah. I was going to say, but he won't stop singing the song. The revolutionary song.
Dr. Uber. I'm going to put you... you crazy coons in a hospital. Anyway, yeah, like, subscribe and view other videos. Please view other videos that we have.
Yes.
We've got a plethora
because I'm ufundile.
We've got a plethora of view of we've got a
license.
Shit. We've got other content all types of content. So
yeah,
please, view another one. View another one.
Go.
Because we have content dropping every day, twice a day.
You know what? You can even keep going, cannot come back. Just keep going. I mean, they should not stop watching. Because we have so much content. Guys, like, we have so much content. Like, you can watch for 6 months.
And it's for everyone.
Omnipass.
It's for everyone.
But yeah.
Let's react.
Yeah.
Global discourse. Come on. Hey, because it's Kopumland.
Alliance. Shoot to kill.
Brenda Fazubuyile.
Kill the boer. The farmer. Kill the boer.
Hey, I didn't read because of this. Just so you clear. All the white people, listen, I'm still bread friendly.
You're busy pandering.
I can smile
you're
for
pandering.
all the white people. I can dance.
The farmer. Brr, pa. Pa. Brr, pa. Pa. Attention.
A political slogan chanted in the early 1990s as a...
It's crazy how one mechanism can cause such a big thing.
This is such an iconic image. The problem is the quality of the cameras that are recording. Jesus Christ.
They should have 4K.
No.
And you feel SAPC, please, man. It's 34K.
A form of political consciousness by struggles downwards inspired to fight against an oppressive apartheid regime. 30 years on, the EFF leader Julius Malema says this slogan is not going away and sponsored outrage will not prevent him from chanting a slogan synonymous with this country's struggle.
There is a court decision that must be respected. Those who have appealed it, they must go and fight it in court. We won. And we shall sing this song in line with the court decision. The Court of South Africa, an independent court, has made a declaration on this matter and is closed. This is sponsored outrage by Helen Zille. You know, black people, there are some black, clever blacks who are told by Helen Zille to get angry. Yo, Helen is angry, now we must be angry also. They wait for a magogo with a wrinkled buttocks face. How do buttocks and wrinkles go into... That's a face of a devil. A devil. Buttocks with a wrinkled face. Pretending that she's angry. If Helen Zille was genuinely opposed to this, I don't even want to talk about that illiterate John Steenhuisen. If Helen was opposed to this for real, why didn't Helen join the case? Why didn't the DA join the case when I was taken to Equality Court? Why didn't the Freedom Front join the case if they are genuine? So I'm not going to over-explain myself, and no wrinkled buttocks fake face shall make me over-explain myself. I will sing this song.
Wait, she did Botox?
Clearly, on the inside info.
As in when I feel like.
The political slogan has, however, sparked unhappiness from some in the Afrikaner community as some white men arrived at the EFF headquarters.
Camouflage. Where?
It's 6th Street.
It's a Gandhi.
Yeah, Gandhi Square.
Yeah. It's a Gandhi Square.
They were involved in a scuffle with EFF Secretary General Marshal Dlamini and Central Command team members Vianney Pambo and Snao Tambo. Malema said they should thank their lucky stars that they were not met with the full might of the party.
Yo,
Mama
Jesus.
Yo,
Yo, he punched the bejesus out of that white man. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, random white man. That should never have happened to you. You should not have been put in that position.
Okay, who should it have happened to? I'll wait.
Yeah, you deserve it. You deserve it. This is for my people. This is for granddaddy. This is for granddaddy.
But in any case, come on, like they literally knocked your cap off.
You're capping.
And your dignity.
You're capping.
Oh, come
Jesus
on. How do you
Christ.
face your kids after that?
You don't.
Yeah, it's not a place where we're scared of a white man here. Yeah. It's the only liberated zone in South Africa. Yeah. No white man comes taking chances here. Those ones who came earlier, they must thank their God. They must try it again. They must thank their God. It's not a playful area here. You can argue your politics wherever you do. Don't come here. We never go to anyone's offices. We never interfere with anyone's programs. But we are not going to be undermined. We've got everything we need to protect this office. Everything. And we'll defend it with our lives. No one can come and take chances here. So, they must be warned.
Malema says the sponsored outrage is meant to further divide the nation, and if the Kill the Farmer, Kill the Boer slogan was meant to spark genocide, it should have happened in the 90s.
You know, Samkelo, this song, Kill the Boer, if it had any negative connotation and incitement, it should have done it in the 90s.
That's true.
It had all the reasons to do it in the 90s.
Can't argue with that.
That it should have happened in the 90s if there was an intended effect.
Yeah, if it was an instruction. Like, come on, big dog.
I mean, like I think Nakona, it has to do with a lot of white guilt that people may have.
Exactly.
So,
It still hasn't done it. So why would it?
so kill the boy, kill the farmer is our N-word for white people.
No.
You can think about it. It's a word that white people want. It's when white people they want to be able to use the N-word.
Yeah.
But black people don't want them to have it. So it's
As they shouldn't, yes.
Yeah, as they shouldn't, of course. But then they also, now in South Africa, they don't want us to use the kill the boer.
They
want to get it.
They're policing tracks, big dog.
Okay, I just realized that I did not draw a good conclusion between those two correlations.
You suck.
Jesus Christ.
Your breath smells like balls.
Do it now? Because I really don't know what you're talking about, saying now the environment is so, let's say, sensitive to a point that this might incite now. When it couldn't do it, when de Klerk was killing our people in Buipatong.
Big.
That's why this song should have incited violence. It still didn't. So,
I get what you're saying.
Like
it shouldn't be a problem.
Not even it shouldn't be a problem.
Shouldn't be
it is not a problem.
Because Nakona, we can't. It's a song that details like what the history
Exactly.
of South Africa.
And also,
That's why, personally, I've never been a fan of the national anthem, the South African national anthem, because
Sure.
it's like, come on, bro. There's a lot of shit that we have to do before we are united.
we are not a
We cannot
rainbow
just
yet.
we cannot just say now we have to sing Afrikaans like the Afrikaans part in the national anthem.
And mind you, the
Come
stem,
on, it's weird.
mind you, the stem is a very horrible song. Now, it has very negative history and connotations because that's actually what they used to sing when they were torturing and killing people. That exact same song with those exact same lyrics.
Yeah.
It's like asking Jewish people to say like German Nazi stuff. It's being hypocritical is the most South African thing you can ever do in your life.
I think the biggest problem that we had as a country is that we didn't have this guy coming sooner, because he could have, like he.
But I think
Nagona, he's that detour, that
Yeah.
ill-fated detour he made to ANC Youth League.
Sure.
It's the reason why we didn't get EFF sooner. But then I'm not saying that EFF is perfect. Clearly, I don't think that it's. I don't think that it. I don't think that it's perfect. They have a lot of work to do.
Of course.
But what I'm saying is, Lento, sometimes you need a stark contrast from the norm,
Yeah.
from what everyone else
Someone
is
who's
doing.
polarizing. Because another thing that happened, another discourse that I've seen in the past couple of days,
Yeah.
he's revealing the shit that is swept under the carpet.
Mm.
Because it's like, if let's say, because he's fueling racial divisions, right? God dog, if everything was perfect before Saturday, why are everyone's losing their mind from that day to Namhlanje? Because you have Elon Musk, dog. It's like the song has done less damage than any other thing has ever done in this country. In fact, this track has never done damage. There's never, even when, because I've actually watched the whole court case when he was in there at Defender Land. They couldn't come up with a scientific evidence or parallel as to when the song is being killed, people get. When the song is being sung or chanted, people get
motivating.
killed. Exactly.
Those killings, yeah.
Not even one person like who was a victim of a murder like on the farm, right, has ever said, while they were killing me, they were chanting the song. That shit has never happened. Because that's another thing that I don't like. It's like, basically when people say farm matters in. So basically what you're saying is it's okay for people to do home invasions in apartments, in residential homes, in suburbs, townships, but when it goes to a farm, it's racial. Because, let's be honest, there's way less farms than homes, right? So obviously they'll have less home invasions. But not only that...
And farms are sitting on a lot of land.
Exactly. And not only that, right? When a person breaks into a farm, my guy, it's literally the perfect place to go to because it's secluded. Even the security, there's these security companies who got farms, they always talk about criminals choose those places because it's secluded and it's easier for you to get the job done if you're a criminal. Because another thing that they don't account for is the fact that there's less than 100 home invasions on farms every year. Less than 100, right?
I think I read somewhere, I think from 2017 to 2023, there's only been 76 killings.
Something like that. And mind you, those stats, do you know who they include?
Who?
The workers who are being killed by the farm owners.
Oh, so it's not...
It's not exclusively to farm owners.
Okay.
They include stats of farm owners killing the farm workers. So this shit is basically bullshit because it's not racially motivated. It's crime. My guy, we literally have the biggest crime rate, top 10 emhlabeni. That's where we are the GOAT.
Yeah.
I understand. So people get murdered on farms because of crime. Because if it was a racial, if it was an act of racial hatred, I would break into a farm and not steal anything because I'm here to kill. But because they come in and they demand money, guns, and other valuables, clearly it goes to show that it is economically motivated. So if you want to say the song has a correlation to murder, it's like, no. Literally, no. Then Elon Musk, on the other hand, is busy lying you. He said he's buying Twitter because he wants to get rid of propaganda and censorship. Yeah, no pushy propaganda.
He's promoting
because he's saying, yeah, this thing happens every day. I'm like, ha 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 ha. Dog, and
like honestly, Americans need to stop this
shut up.
nonsense of reading like
shut up.
Dumb articles and then saying this is what's happening. I saw even Akon when he said that white people are the poorest.
No, but Akon is full of shit because Akon loves lying. Let's just call it what it is. Akon has been here several times. Akon, he lies. Even have you seen that video?
You can't
pretend. They asked Mike Tyson, if you're African, where do you think it'd be from? He was like, Congo. And then it was like, I knew it. You've got a heart of a Congolese. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, Akon is a compulsive liar. This is probably lies.
Americans need to stop the black talk. Like, especially when it pertains to like
outside of
America.
Americans don't know anything outside of
America. You need to stop it. Like, stop the black talk right there.
Oti, the New York Times actually has the nerve to support calls for genocide. If there was a time to cancel that publication, it is now. Elon Musk, I don't know why the guy's lying. Okay, I know he's lying. But he's lying because there's no evidence to that. Not only that, he's lived here until he was a young adult.
You are American, sir.
And mind you,
stay there.
He's 52, dog.
Stay there.
Elon grew up here in the 70s and the 80s. He knows that he's lying, my guy. He's pushing false narratives because even it's like, that's why I don't like this whole thing of praising billionaires and people who are rich. It's because these motherfuckers, they're lying. They're lying.
A genius can be dumb too.
Anyway.
To say to us, don't sing this song because it belongs to the 90s and you are asking me to forget my history, I will not do that. I will not do that. This song is part of my history. It's who I come from.
Which is why I have a problem with the national anthem.
Exactly.
It's not part of our history.
And not only that, if ODA and all the other guys who are complaining about this track, why didn't they appeal, release press statements when that Human Rights Commission or court said it is okay? Because the first step for them was going to be like, guys, we are appealing this thing, we're taking it to the Supreme Court of Appeal, Constitution. They didn't do that. It was fine until it was sang. Then the police station, Vulama case. It's like,
I've never seen a white person at a police station.
Unless you certify.
Football certify and by post office. By post office.
Even this guy who's leading in Lamasimbalao, Freedom Front Plus. Apparently he used to be in the war in apartheid. Now he's complaining about a song. My guy, when I went during apartheid. Because, mind you, the apartheid government was never in war with another country. So who were those guns aimed at? Straight up, man.
Botswana. They were aimed at Botswana.
I used this song to remind myself of what we've gone through. And we've emphatically and repeatedly said, the boers and the farmers do not refer to individuals, but refer to a system of oppression.
The Democratic Alliance has decided to open a case against Malema at the United Nations Human Rights Council.
How does a party that's not even governing go to the UN? Oh, no, okay, I will admit, I don't know the law in length, but isn't there supposed to be steps taken prior to that? Like go to Supreme Court of Appeal, Constitutional Court, and then approach UN? Because now approaching UN, because first of all, they need to prove that there's a genocide. That's the problem. That's what I hate with when people learn phrases, because they just throw them around. Genocide. I live very close to shopping centers and malls and shit like that. If I drive out in Njengamanje, uzofika abelungu bahlele eMarkenstein. Come on, dog. What part of the genocide is that?
You know where to get them.
Bazobe bahleli laphana, iy'moto zabo la eSanwati zisekhawashi, base in the restaurant lapha eSanwati eceleni komgwaqo lenkulu leya. Papachino. Bahleli lapha emaPapachinos, then you're going to tell me that there's a genocide. Guys, please stop fucking with us, please.
So, whilst the Freedom Front Plus has opened a case at a police station. Samkeli Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.
Nah, dog. So yeah, this whole thing, I hate it because its approach is lies. You see, I mean, I can never speak for a white person or a farmer or whatever, because I don't know how it feels like to be you, obviously. But if they have a problem with the song, then they should address it in a different manner. They mustn't say it
Humble yourself.
Don't say it fuels murder, because there's no evidence to that. Don't say there's a genocide. There's no evidence to that. Just say this song offends me or does not sit right with me. Can we have a conversation?
Yeah, but it's not like...
Those are the grounds.
Yeah, but if it was more like... there was a time in South Africa where farmers were killed.
There's never been a time. Actually.
Yeah, if they were killed, like, let's just say...
By the hundreds.
By the hundreds and thousands. Like Jewish people.
Yeah,
like,
actually. There's
if there was
evidence
something
to call
like,
that
if there
a
was something
genocide.
like that, if there was something like that, then I would care why you're offended. But there's really nothing to be offended by.
And another thing, like, I've seen a couple of lives on TikTok. Like, these people be like, I was not there during apartheid. Mind you, Lomunto hosted a live. They're using the apartheid flag. Telling you that apartheid is over. But literally, when you scroll on TikTok, that's the flag that you see there. Even there's this, I don't know, it's like Afrikaans youth or something.
Yeah.
They came to a protest in Free State carrying old flags and stuff like that. And so I'm like, if you're gonna say something is offending you, it doesn't sit right with you, but then you do the exact opposite, and not only do you do that, but you take it a step further by actually agitating people, and then you're gonna say things like, it offends me, but I wanna defend my rights. The outrage is very selective and false. That's another thing. It's false outrage. And another thing, I heard a lot of white people there trying to sound progressive with TikTok too, but no, the inequalities in this country are not because of the government. They are not because of us. It's the government. I'm like, most people are politically ignorant. That's the problem, because they want to say, wait, does white privilege? This is literally, I'm quoting. This one girl said, how is it white privilege? When I go to the store, I don't buy bread for cheap because I'm white. I was like, please pick up a book. Pick up a book. Please. Because this is nonsense.
But yeah, that was Malema says he won't stop singing the song. And yeah, hey man, all I'm saying is that there needs to be peaceful dialogue had. And
not only dialogue, I think we've had a lot of dialogue with no results.
I don't think we've had uncomfortable conversations. We've had dialogue, but we haven't had uncomfortable conversations. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we are bringing forth to the table, and this is what we are not compromising on. These are our non-negotiables. If we have that conversation, they would make sense.
And not only the conversation must be followed with justice. Cape Town recently being the strike some takes.
Yeah, I'm
Dog.
People are walking. Jesus.
Walking on the freeway. Come on, dog. And then you want to tell me that this country has moved forward. Stop fucking lying. Have you ever seen a white domestic worker?
If there has been, I've never
seen one either. But then people are supposed to pretend that everything is on the same level playing field.
The laws I've seen is a white beggar. I've never seen a white domestic worker, which is weird. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. There was Malema says he won't stop killing, stop singing.
Say it with your chest. You could.
Yeah, but yeah, that was it. Great. I like what he's doing. Like I said, I'm not completely on his side on certain topics and themes, but hey, you can't be agreeable to everything. But yeah, that was it. That was the video. And
please like, subscribe, comment, and watch another
big on the
video.
subscribe part.
Watch another video. Watch another video. Got a bunch of videos.
Cool.
Got one for your girl, for your sister, for your cousin, for your father, for your mother. One for
Hey.
for your side chick.
My side chicks, they're not even important.
They keep marriages together, dog. You need to live your fantasies outside. That
was it. Thank you guys. Please subscribe. Please subscribe and like.
No. It's not that don't be bastard.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.